Hey everybody, this is Laura D. I'm here back doing another video out of obligation. I'm doing it for my friend who told me to do the last video, and I can't even believe I'm talking about this. It just seems so dumb. Like, when you talk about something out loud that has just been like an intangible idea floating around in your head, and then to actually like make it tangible with your words, it just like, I don't know, it's like embarrassing. It just seems stupid, but it's real, and I want to touch on it because I actually just got a pretty lengthy email about it, a couple days ago, which I will email you back. But basically, so, okay, let me break it down for you. I'm in this test group for Beachbody. And with the test group, they give you a cooler every day for food of what, you can eat. But there's no cheat meals, and there's not, it's very healthy. So a lot of protein and a lot of green and nothing really else at all. So, without getting too specific, but it's just like, I don't know, it's hard to go without cheating. And then, so when I do like want to cheat, like, the problem I'm having right now is a girl I'm staying with has like 3 jars of Nutella at her house, and I found myself yesterday dipping my finger in the jar. And the problem with that is that first of all, I cheated, and second of all, I feel guilty, and third of all, like, I'm trying to break it down. Like, why did I cheat? Like, why was I disobedient, to the point where, I know if I cheat, I could potentially get kicked out of this test group because they want you to eat only what's in the bag. And so, like, that's not enough for me, though. You know what I mean? Like, does that make sense? Like, I feel like I have a problem with food, and because then I would just be a person who got kicked out of a test group, but I still have this food problem. Like, this is an issue, like, that type of punishment, like, that's not enough for me, and that really sucks because I wish that was enough. And one of my friends in the test group, she has like over 100 pounds to lose, and I think she said she gained like 100 pounds in like 6 months or something like that, and she hasn't cheated one time. So she weighs more than I do, and she like is having and she put on 100 pounds like within 6 months. So that's something, that seems like a bigger issue than I had. But she's not cheating one time. She's going to parks. She's like going out of town. She's like having fun. And I'm like, why are you, like, how are you that strong? Like, how am I not this strong? And so I talked to one of the the trainers at the gym, and and this is not the first time I cheated. And so I talked to one of the trainers at the gym, and I was like, how do I do this? And she was like, oh, she's like, yeah, she's like, I just eat whatever I want, and I just work out really hard. And I'm like, well, that doesn't really help me, so I guess I'm just making this video to say, one of the things that the girl told me to say, or that she told me, that what I'm going to say, is that, Oprah spent the past 20 years talking about losing weight, but she still hasn't lost it. You know what I mean? Like, Rick Warren talked about, he made a huge income off of selling a book, like A Purpose-Driven Life, and his son like committed suicide. And so I told her, I was like, I don't feel like I can make this video because, like, who am I? Like, I'm struggling with it. And she was like, well, first of all, she's like, you're not going to be struggling with it, down the road. And second of all, we can talk about those things that we are still learning ourselves. So, I don't really know if this is going to help anybody, but I do just want to let y'all know, like, I still have food issues. I still have food struggles. I'm going to continue to learn and to teach myself, and I don't know where it's going to bring me. I don't know why I can't just not cheat. I don't know why I can't just, like, only eat what's in the bag. Like it's not about being disobedient. Like, it legit tastes good. Like, I like the taste of Nutella. Like, I like the taste of chocolate. And I don't know if there's a deeper issue. People, like, a lot of times like to go into psychological things and peel back layers and stuff like that. But I don't want to eat it. And I didn't, of course, today, because I told enough people. They were like, don't do it, don't do it. And I was like, okay, of course. And ultimately, I told the girl I'm staying with, I was like, can you please just take it out of the cabinet and hide it? Because, you know, it's a shame that you have to do that, especially me being an adult. But I recognize I have a problem. And I don't know why that is a problem. And I hate that it is a problem. And it's a dumb problem. And it's embarrassing. Like, I wish I had, like, a bunch of hot guys, like, with me. Like, 4 of them just standing around me. Like, shirtless. I could have Gonzalez, Hernandez, Rodriguez, Martinez, Lopez. Like, just be like, no, 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 don't eat. No puedes. Like, you can't eat it. You know, like, that's what I wish. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, those guys, like, that's not real life. They would still have to go home. And you got to make your own choices. And, you know, it's like, I know what I want and what I'm working towards. And still, like, it's like that's not enough to stop me. I mean, obviously, I didn't eat any today. I'm just talking about 1 scoop yesterday. But I thought about it. What brought this whole thing on was this morning. I was sitting in the dressing room and I was thinking about it. And I was like, I know that Nutella is back at the house. And that, to me, like, that's a problem. Like, that's what alcoholics do. You know, like, when they sit there at work or wherever and they think about the alcohol that's at the bar waiting for them, like, that's like a disease. So what do I have with food? You know, like, that's an unhealthy relationship. I don't know. So that's where I'm at. What I did for the solution was I told everybody. They didn't really help. You know, but it did help to talk about it. I told like 5 or 6 different people, and it did help to talk about it. But yeah, I don't know. If I find out what works for me, then I'll tell y'all. And if not, then I guess you'll see me fat in my Instagram pictures. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Alright, obligatory video. Yeah, I'll update y'all later. Okay, bye.